Hello, welcome back. In our previous episode, we talked about how a bad guy picks his targets. Now we're gonna talk about how a bad guy stalks its prey. How to spot someone when they're following you and they're up to no good. Before we were talking about from a civilian perspective, but now we're gonna go from a perspective of executive protection, from a protector standpoint. But how to spot them? Well, the best way is to use the TED method. The TED method stands for time, environment, distance, and demeanor. Because we cannot just say to someone, well, look for something suspicious. Anything is suspicious for an untrained eye, and then you're just going to be paranoid and you're not going to be able to work. You're just going to be useless. Oh, they're coming from everywhere. No. We are protectors. We have been entrusted with our principal's life, so we need to look for specifics. TED method. In TED method, we're looking for patterns and correlations. When we're talking about the TED method, we cannot dissect one from another. There's always going to be a mix and match. So if we're talking about time and environment, when we see certain people, well, that can be completely normal, but that's from our perspective when we wake up and our partner wakes up, they're there at the same time. That's kind of normal. Also, if we're going to go to work and we see the neighbor going to work at the same time every day by day, that's kind of normal. But if we see a person, the same exact person on different times and different environments, yeah, that should raise some alarm bells. First time, it is what it is. Second time could be a coincidence, but it should raise our suspicion. But the third time, that's a confirmation that somebody's up to no good or they want something from you. Talking about the environment only, let's talk about the people there. How are they dressed? Do they fit in the baseline? Do they fit in the surroundings? If we're thinking that somebody is following you, where are they? Are they behind us? They're not behind us. Maybe they are to the side. Like if they're a bad operative, usually they're going to be on that area. But if we're just looking at people, how do they act? Are they doing a job there, like it's pretending to be their cover story? Do they actually know how to do their cover story? Distance between us and the bad guy. Is it very short because they're afraid they're going to lose us in a crowd? Or did they greatly expand it because we're almost alone in the alley and they don't want to be spotted? So that's related to that. But also, let's say distance in correlation to it. Like we started to move, they move. So they're correlating the same distance as we move. The third thing that you might keep in mind, when we start moving, do they message something, write something down, glance at their watch? Oh, they send a message. What is the person opposite to them doing? This is message correlation. If they start watching their smartwatch, they're possibly sending information to them. So now we're talking about the team, not only the individual. Demeanor. We're gonna talk about the person in the paranoid chair. What are we talking about the paranoid chair? Well, we're looking for a person that has the best vantage point, so he can have 180 degrees of observation. Preferably his back is against the wall and they can easily observe his prey moving left and right. To sum it all up, keep your eyes off your phone, look for patterns in correlation to our movement, and yeah, make sure to watch our next video, which is Catch Me If You Can. Please like and subscribe and let us know what you think in the comments. Take care.